What's up, everybody? Nelson, aka the Amish country Mets fan here. I know it's been a long time, mainly out of just superstition. Once the Mets started to get going again and actually win games, I just thought, you know what? I'm not going to tempt fate. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut and go with the flow and see what happens. But we're getting down to the nitty gritty, and you know what? With everything that's going on and Lindor having his back issues, like, it is what it is at this point. They lose, superstition aside, it's not my fault. So I had to make a video, just my thoughts going into the last 13 games left. 3 with the Nats starting tonight at home. Then we get Philly for 4. An off day before heading to Atlanta and finishing off in Milwaukee. Right now, we're tied with the Braves. Luckily, the Dodgers gave us some help last night. They play one more game today, so I mean, if we're lucky, if things break right, Mets win tonight, Dodgers win tonight. We go into the next, the rest of the week, game up, and we'll see what happens. The Nationals, while on record-wise not a good team, we all know how these bad teams play us late in the season, especially a pesky team like the Nats. They're young. They got a lot of rookies trying to prove themselves. So the Mets have to step up. And listen, somebody's got to pick up this offense. Like, the pitching's done what they need to do. They've been absolutely amazing. Francisco Lindor has put this team on his back for months. Now that he's having some issues and he may not be able to play for a few days, hopefully that's all it is. And we don't find out it's something worse, but somebody has to step up. And I'm looking at you, Peter Morgan Alonso. Like, now's the time, buddy. Like, you've had I guess, an okay season, but when we really needed you and in big spots, you haven't showed up. And now we need Peter Alonso right now. Like, he has to do something to get going, to finish off this season on a high note, and for the Mets to make the playoffs. And Brandon Nimmo as well. Brandon Nimmo has been... Somebody needs to find Nimmo. Finding Nemo is back, the sequel. We need to find Nemo. The guy's been just atrocious. I can't believe... I mean, Viento's been in a little bit of a slump, but that kid's had a great year. I was wrong about him. The dude is phenomenal. I say my bad on David Peterson, too. I never liked the dude, but man, has he stepped up. I'm not apologizing to Tyler McGill. Screw that guy. Hopefully he shows up for us, but I still can't stand him. Yeah, I mean, we're chasing 3 teams. Well, technically we're tied with the Braves, but chasing the Padres and Diamondbacks, that's might be a little harder to catch them, but at the same time, Padres have Houston. Astros are a tough team. They do get the White Sox, who are absolutely atrocious after that. But then they end with 3 at LA and 3 against the Diamondbacks, who we're also chasing. The Diamondbacks got Colorado next, then Milwaukee. Then they get San Francisco and San Diego. So nobody really has a cake schedule. I mean, the Braves might be the closest thing. They get Cincinnati and Miami after this last Dodger game. But then we play them, and then they play KC. KC is probably going to be, at the very least, battling for playoff position. It looks like they might be safe, but they got some teams on their heels too, so they're going to be wanting to win those games at the end of the season. So the Mets have a shot. the Mets have proven that they're a good baseball team. They just, our captain, let's face it, Lindor is the captain. I don't care what anybody says. Our captain's down. Doesn't mean that we're out, but we're going to need him back as soon as possible. Can they do it without him? Again, depends on those two main guys. Obviously, there's other guys. JD needs to step it up. Like we need Alvy actually. He's gonna need days off. He's a catcher. He had to have yesterday off, but he's been heating up a little bit. Maybe his back can get hot and we can ride that a little bit. But it has to be Pete Alonso, man. Pete Alonso, if he wants to get that big money, if he wants to be a Met for life and he wants Steve Cohen to throw a bag at him, now's the time to prove it, buddy. So that's where I'm at. I could talk. It's been, like I said, months since I've done a video. So I could sit here and talk forever at this point about everything that's gone on, but I won't do that. I don't know when I'll be back with another one of these. Hopefully it'll be on a good note. Really hoping whatever imaging they do on Lindor's back, he's all good. But anyway, just want to do another one of these to hopefully get back in the flow and actually start doing this again a little more often. But we'll see as we play it by ear. Like I said, I am a bit superstitious, so not doing these was working for a while. So if that's what it takes, that's what it takes in my head anyway. So hopefully you guys are still out there paying attention. I'm still on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it nowadays. I post there a little more often than obviously post more often than I do on here on YouTube. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys want to see more content. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll go live at some point during a game or something. But yeah, it's good to be back. Hopefully Mets get a win tonight and win the series against the Nets. It's all about winning series at this point. I mean, we're not going to sweep every series, so we need to just take 2 out of 3 against the Nets. I'm not going to lie, 4 against Philly. I'm hoping for a split there. And then you got to win that Brave series. So we'll see what happens. Let's go Mets. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll talk to you guys later. Have a great week.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the latest video.